triple superphosphate. Robbo and Dave are on the case. Yeah, we've got this old light bar. I'll show you quick. The old 70 on Terra tyres, nice and light, like a little, unbelievably light footprint. He's been doing rolling, Rob's been doing all sorts this week. It's called Centerline. Anyway, you set it up for how many meters you want. You do an A-B like you would with the other GPSs. Instead of the tractor steering it, you just follow the green light to keep a straight line. Anyway, Robbo's been on the case. Dave's with him today. He's on a day off, so Dave's going to be bringing us the seed. We're just getting calibrated. We're up at Peter's farm now. Keithy's over at Jim's cultivating that last field to try and dry that out. Emptied seed out. We're just putting new seed in to be calibrated. We've got one more field there at Jim's to drill. We'll sort that out in a few days' time once it's dried out. Davo and Robert are doing some fertilising, and Davo's going to be bringing a seed down to us as we need it. Calibration on this. Pull the arm down. This little arm here, move that into calibration mode. 35 turns of the wheel will meter out a tenth of an acre, and then we times it up by there. From there we times that by 10, times it by 2.47 to get our hectares, and that'll give us a seed rate. We're going for 225 Ladham, same seed as Jim's, a little bit heavier seed rate. When we get back to Jim's, we'll change it back. Davo's going to unload the trailer. We're going to calibrate this up and we'll get started. Wire up, Dave. See what we got. Right. Now we do some calculations. So we take our weight, 9.525. We minus our bucket, which is 0.680. That equals, then we times that up by 10 to get an acre's worth. Yeah. And then we times it by 2.47, and that gives us our hectare weight. 218.4. I need half a turn and we'll be about right. Robert's out there fertilising some of the winter wheat here. We couldn't plant these ones at the time. They were, I think they were too wet, and they were full of black grass as well. So we didn't actually plant these two small ones at the bottom here. But where the wet's got to some of these others, we're just going to patch in, because the combine will be here combining this anyway. So we're just going to patch in any bare spots that the wet's got to, and we'll just fill that in as we see necessary. But Robert and Dave are out there fertilising. Yeah, the fields don't look too bad. They've been up here rolling, so they've rolled the wheat over. I think Robert was up here doing that the other day. Just about to start our straight line work here. Somewhere there. You always end up overlapping a tiny bit, because even the straightest of edges can sometimes taper in or bow out. So I always overlap, so we're overlapping a tiny bit. Found a weird anomaly with the marking when you first connect, so I've sent that to the Svircon team to hopefully work on that. It's only for the first 5 minutes after connection, so hopefully the guys there will suss that out. I can literally rely on this marking now to lift the drill up in and out. It is that accurate, and it used to be delayed. It used to be like a couple of seconds behind. But now it seems to be literally up with you as you're doing it, and it's so good. Anyway, just have a little check on the seed. Yeah, plenty of seed. Davo's on the seed today, and he's on the bags for Robert. So anyway, we should be up a gear here. Anyway, seed prep is seed bed is very good. Yes, quite happy with that. So yeah, this will go in nicely. Spring wheat, Ladham, 225 calibrated at, and I got it bang on the button, 225. So we'll get this drilled, get the one next door drilled, and then patch in any bits Keithy's left for us. He's cultivated some areas. Got one more time around the field. We always drill our fields outside in, and some people ask me why, but we sort of feel like once you've paddled it and then drill through the paddled, it just doesn't come as well after. So it's the only reason why. Yeah, we just feel it seems to come a little bit nicer if you drill the outside first. But I don't think there's a right or wrong way to do it. There's our marker. Yeah, the boys are getting on all right. Anyway, we ain't got long. You know, this is only going to take 2-3 hours and we'll be done here. The dry weather's continuing into next week. After this little bit, we've got our neighbour barriers to do tomorrow morning. Robbo's going to do that. I'll show you a little bit of that. And then after that, we've got one field at Jim's to do to finish up, and we'll be done. So no worries. But yeah, it's been going really nice. So happy with everything. I'm happy with the steering kit. We're going to save ourselves some money because I've been using free satellite, and it's been more than good enough to use. So we're going to save ourselves some money on the RTK and maybe put that into something a bit more useful. And yeah, so it's just good news all round. If you haven't got one of these kits and you've got an older tractor, I would highly recommend one now. Highly recommend one. I always thought they were good, but they've always been a little bit quirky, but I can see the guys have just been working so hard on removing those quirks and getting it really reliable, and it just shines through. It's so nice to use now. Anyway, you've heard enough of me talking about that. But yeah, we're going to crack on anyway, get this finished up. We're going to come in tomorrow, get Barry's done, and then hopefully attack Jim's on Monday or Tuesday next week. We'll let that dry as much as we can before we drill that, because that is, to say it's wet is an understatement. It's super wet out there. So Keithy's out there at the moment pulling it up. Look at that straight line, look at that, that is beautiful. So we're on number, way up, drill needs to go down, on number 3. This is one of the winter wheat fields at Peters. Just a problem area for wet, but yeah, we've just been across. Obviously, I don't know, we've probably been better off just spraying it off and re-drilling the lot, but anyway, we've patched it in a bit, so we'll just see how we're going here. Want to see, there's the seedlet, perfectly depth, perfect, exactly what I wanted to see. There it is again, lovely jubbly. A few on top, but there always is. What will happen is, obviously farmer will be here first doing the winter wheat, so we will combine that area. We will get the rolls out here, because as soon as this is dry enough, we will roll the whole lot, including the winter wheat as well. We'll get that rolled. Yeah, a few more dry days coming, so hopefully get to that next week. Roll this all down, that'll do it all some good. Yeah, then farmer will have to come back. He's coming back for those 2 fields of spring wheat anyway, so he'll come back. We had a little bit of seed left over, so it was all it all came in perfect actually. This will look different to that bit, but there's no point leaving it bare, you know, especially if you got seed. So as long as it doesn't rain, as long as it doesn't flood in the next 3 weeks and allows it to grow, it'll be fine. We'll get it rolled. There's a couple of little wet areas there, they just want a few days to dry off. But yeah, God, it's been a dream this time. I've been so happy drilling this time. I wish there was some more. I do, but we've got a little bit of barriers on the next video, and then we've got one more field of Jim's, and that's it. I think that's it for us, unless any more pops up, but we'll see to that another day. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.